Alright, welcome back. So, here we have a very similar looking room behind the secret door. What does this one say?
Fewer decoys. Okay, fine. 2 potions then.
Oh boy. This is the one that I just solved, like right before I started recording, so this one took me a while. And there are 2 things different about this room. One is, as stated, the missing decoy potion. There's now only 2 of them. The other thing is that these arrows are pointing in a different direction. And it's a little bit subtle because they're both kind of diagonal here, but they're both pointing in a different direction relative to each other. This one is pointing west and away from the platform, and this one is pointing west and towards the platform. And this is very important because, as it turns out, every single element in this room has been very, very precisely placed so that you have to pay attention to what you're doing with every single object in the room in order to get this right, which is why it took me a while, and I was kind of impressed by this puzzle because it is kind of a masterwork in precision juggling everything that you see in this room. So the first cool thing we'll notice is that once we place a mirror in here, once we place a mirror in here, we can kind of dig it back out. So at first you might think, well, this might not be so hard, because the big limitation was that once we put a mirror in, we couldn't get it back. So could we do something like actually, I should do it in the this side like before. Could we go ahead and just, we can get this guy out later, and then so we can use this one to get an eye out. So we can use this one, and so maybe we could kind of do what we did before, and now you can see that I kind of messed it up because I used the wrong potion. This is what I'm talking about. It matters which of the potions you use. So let's try that again. You'll see me restarting a lot because I'm gonna make a lot of little missteps that kind of force me to do this over again. Because one little mistake will just blow the whole thing. So we can kind of do what we did before, get some distance. And you're thinking, well, there you go. Well, I guess I'll just go about solving the puzzle now. Oh. Well, that's not good. So yeah, this eye it just pops right back out. It just, no big deal. He doesn't even care. So, what do you do about this? And this is where I got stuck. So you heard that I said that first of all, the fact that the arrows pointing different ways is significant, and also that the way you use the elements is very precise. And I would attest to the fact that this puzzle is probably damn near impossible without being able to experiment and play around with it. But if you want to take a crack at it, this would be the time to pause and see if you can maybe get an idea of how we might proceed here. If not, and I wouldn't blame you for just skipping straight to the solution, let's get right down to it. So, one important thing to notice, and this is extremely important, is that for this arrow up at the top, there are three directions of entrance. It is valid to enter from here, from here, and from here. And there is one direction of exit here. If it exits from here or here, it'll get stuck against the arrow. This one is the opposite. It has one direction of entrance. You can enter from here. And you can leave from here, here, or here. So immediately, if you analyze the properties of these two arrows, you can see that this one at the top is probably by far the best one if we want to try and stick something in there, because this one's going to be a hell of a time getting anything stuck in it. And if we have an eye coming at it from the same direction, it walks down and it tries to step down here, you'll see it'll just get stuck. And it is possible to get the eye to step in here, but it'll just pop right back out again. And when you say, well, this one also popped right back out. So what can we do about this? And this is what you end up having to do. So we'll start by, first of all, you gotta remember the trapdoors. That kind of makes this a little bit annoying to handle once you have the solution down already, is that you have to make sure to handle the trapdoors just right. And I can drop that one right away. In fact, I'm gonna just go ahead and drop this one right away, because we're gonna be killing him with a decoy as well. And I should get on the correct side. So we can dig this thing out and put it right there. Checkpoint, because I'm gonna mess this up, I'm sure. So we don't have anything that can get him out now if we need to have this mirror right here, and we do. But once he's awake, we can kind of just lure him out ourselves. And there you go. So now we can get him to move in like before. And remember what I said before, this arrow only has one direction of exit, and we blocked it. The eye can't get out now. So now why don't we do this? And remember what I said about the trapdoors? We have to get the one at the bottom right. So if I'm careful, you can see he's still trying to go this direction, and he's still stuck because he just can't figure it out. And now he's gotten very enraptured by the decoy. So we'll just let him have fun staring maliciously at it while I do my work over here. So making very sure not to take that extra step to the left, because he will get out. We will put this back into position. And we will get it back out. I'm always paranoid about putting it back because I don't like having it, having that weakness, but we do need it to get this guy out. And remember that the reason that he's gonna move here, as before, is because he's gonna see the reflection of the mimic, the decoy, not the mimic, in the mirror. And no, I don't know why it can see the reflection through itself. I guess it's just one of those grand mysteries. Maybe they have infrared vision or something. I mean, it does, because it is invisible and then it kind of glows red when you click on it. But we can just go ahead and kill this guy. Now we're done with him, so we can stab him, drop that red door, and there you have it. And so that is the security gates, hidden Arky rooms, and I'm sure that I'll have something else interesting for you pretty soon, so I will see you then.